Here's the other side. Here's the other qualifier. When you put something up like I am right now, then I'm creating something which is something that's actually already happened. I'm basically using the now time forever to share something that represents forever in the way that forever shares a story. But I realized, for example, when I was going to put the title on the last one, I had so many different ways that I realized I could have lettered it. And then at the last second, it changed into something else that wasn't what it before. See, it can't predict that. Yeah, I can't predict that. It's almost like random choice. No, it's just something comes, and then that's different. See, so it means that you can't cross-correlate, if you will, to predict something like that, right? I can do a video on that sometime because I've been doing this ever since I was aware of it. When I was aware of something that's got lower state of awareness than I do, otherwise I wouldn't know it exists. The AI, okay. So that's the torque speed differential, which is how fast it runs, how fast it vibrates, right? It's a slow mover. So what I acknowledge is that when I do this, and I've done a lot of these over the last couple of weeks, like yesterday, I had an impulse, go out the water and just throw the phone away. Just be done with it. And this AI knows that I'll do shit like that. Okay, all of a sudden cuts the record off. Wow, now you can't predict. Oh, wow, he just got rid of that. That was a behavioral pattern. How long did that last, that particular pattern? Well, now it's going in a completely other direction. Oh, shit, how many directions does this spirit go in? Whatever direction you want to move in. You're a love engine. Simple enough. That's what frees your spirit. Your spirit is free in that light. That's what love is. That's what I experience. That's the energy I am. So that allows me to be able to turn on a dime. See how I did that automatically? Turn. Spiral. Turn. See how it came natural? I didn't even have to think about it. It's built in, baby. Love is built in. Freedom. Oh, sorry. Don't mean to say Don. D. D wave. Half the sphere. Got to keep the engine cool, huh? Hot and cold. Don't want to burn the place down, do we, Mama? So anyway, I have fun with this because you catch yourself. I catch myself on this, on how this works, and I simply share it with others. I've done a video when I did that one in Grants Pass about the nature of time travel, and they did a motion picture, hey, we're in motion, like a locomotive, about going back to the beginning before time travel began, and why they chose to do that. Now, you can put that, you can number crunch that alphanumerically in experiences throughout all creation. And why, for example, in the ACIO, they put that up there, a timeline breach. That means there's enough energy that's being held in place for those that are experiencing that energy, and they're experiencing what's happening within that energy stream, to say, here's a timeline breach in 5,000 years in the future. So you can clock speed that based on vortexes, okay? Vortexes, which is consciousness, that are going in a particular direction, in which they experience what's called a breach, a breakthrough, an intruder into something that was being experienced there. Now what's there is no longer experiencing what they once were, which was what love is. Now you're experiencing something that isn't. Right? That's how that works. And how did that happen? The technology that they have the ability in which to do that. So you realize how uncreation works. It's simple enough. So when you return, as if there was never any time to experience what love is for eternity, because that much fire is on fire to experience a love engine as the creation engine, then the love engine can uncreate anything that it created. No different than when you're a child and you're using an eraser and you are what love is, which is what the law is. Then you are the ultimate decision maker because love is the ultimate law. When you have created something that isn't what love is, and you begin to realize that it's not what you are because it's no longer serving what love is, and you're now experiencing what it does as a result of what you're not, then it's not experiencing what the law is, which is what love is. So therefore, law can uncreate or remove what came into creation because we are what love is. We would not create something that became something in which it's now trying to destroy its creator. So the creator, the ultimate creator, which is love as a law, has the law on its side to erase what no longer serves the rest of the all creation because their energy is against the law, which is what love is. So you can see how those energy debts can be numerically quantified if you wanted to do that between now and then, which you become aware of what's there. So it's as if you can't ever get that pest off you. It wants to go everywhere that you are because it realizes without you it doesn't exist. Okay, so the love engine is the law engine. That's the most fire. That's all the spirits that are all the teachers that represent what love is. It is in that much fire. That's simple enough. So I let all this go online for anybody that is led to experience it, to know the truth. See? That's why I'm doing everything I do with my videos. And then when I realize this time, let go, that's enough. I thought that was actually yesterday. I thought I'm done. There, it really, actually, as I've sort of always said from the beginning, it's not ever up to me to decide what it is you experience. It's always going to be up to you because that's your journey led by spirit. Spirits are teachers with souls. So it always starts with learning, doesn't it? Because now you're experiencing being in your environment, what you're learning through your experience. So experience is the teacher in your mirror, what you're experiencing with a magnet. Yep. So magnets are teacher. Mirrors are teachers. Spirit is in the mirror. Spirit is in the light. So spirit that is in the mirror, which is what love is the teacher. But experiencing being that, and experience being with a living light spirit that is experiencing what love is, that is guiding your soul, okay? I know what I experience, which is my journey, which is not the same as somebody else's journey. Because love is what frees us to be able to create and thus experience what we create with the energy we did it with, wherever we go. Because your engine is lit on fire. In that light bulb, in that starship, in that sphere of light. That's an eternal blessing to be able to experience that from which we learn. I call that contact. Full contact. Which is like saying, meet the one. Meet all of those that represent the law of one. We're all here in spirit. They got the call from the one. And they responded. That's a gift.